Do we speak to Otto? Let's see what oh, we have a lot. No side quests, but we have bounty
What
project.
became of Kupka?
We're seeing troops amassing at every port.
We have also
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to
Green
claim your
ice.
just desserts.
What do we have? Dial
You earned this.
Yes.
All done?
Okay, what does that do? It does. Increases combo damage. Huh. Yes. Yes, please. Do I want to replace this with anything? Thunderstorm, lightning bolt. Kestrel for down thrusts. We actually didn't even use limit break in the previous dungeon, so damage or cooldown. We'll keep the cooldown. All right, what do you got, Nectar? Nectar the Brave. Ooh, we got A's, we got B's, we got some C's. We have an S. Oh, is this the one? Fallen Giant. Yes, this is the one that was shown up in the combat. What's it called? The combat demonstration they had at their was it E3? Not E3, but Summer Games Fest or whatever. And then Nine of Knights. Knights. Just one guy. Oh, okay, but that's a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff. Do we? Yeah, we should probably do this. I'm not sure about the S. Everything else we could definitely give a good shot at. Let's see. 7 reaches got from Zarya. All of Opalescent. Oh, actually, it tells me. There we go. Hawkscliff, Rosaria. Desert of Dalmacia. The Empty Hovel of Dalmacia. The Cattery and the Jaw. Okay, we have locations. I'm not gonna worry about this one. Not yet. It definitely seems fun. So, Rosaria. 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 I'm looking for the cliffs, I think it said. Oh wait, I need this one. There we go. Hawk's Cry Cliff. Yes. I remember there is a pool. No. Spread left. Yeah,
to fight.
Be around here. Oh. This looks like a cliff. Have you seen an ooze around here, spiders? Very good. Very stone. Definitely said Fox Cry Southern. Sure it did. Unfortunately, we can't just pull up. Actually, can we? No, we cannot. That's probably the worst thing. You can't just pull up and eat bounties. Just remember where they are.
No mistakes.
Speed this up.
Good girl.
We've done this at the start, but so where we just picked up the Um,
You deserve a rest.
there we go. We found it. Oh, look at you. Land Prince.
So you take us unawares, did you?
That's some damage.
There's a good boy. Not good. Too slow.
Oh. Okay.
I needed that. Not good.
That's interesting. It actually has a combo. Oh. Okay, so you can't actually break out of that. You actually... Although you could block it. Oh, I have 1,000 points. Would you look at that? Ooh. Master and take block, maybe? Then get... doing that. So, get Titan instead of Phoenix. Then I put Ignition instead of. Then let's have. Sorta. Do I have a upheaval? Oh, and it's giving me max potions. Well, I can not say no to it. Down here. Although that is impressive, that's my second death now. Third. Still I died.
fine hand. Fuck. That's better. Not good.
thought you could block that. I did it the first time. Ah, okay. It's fine. We can dodge. We'll just dodge those attacks instead. Okay, A rank is
Run like the wind.
actually a challenge. Fair enough. Fair enough. Also, I probably had limit break I could have used. And did not pick that up.
Straight home now. Nothing.
No, wrong one.
Too slow.
Okay, we did it, but it took 3 tries and a bunch of potions. That level, though. Oh, insta level up. And 12,000. Alright.
Well, it's dead now.
Alright.
Whatever it was.
And I had a limit break. Okay, sure. Alright, that's one. The rest are in the jewel. This is a human enemy, so this should be a little easier to deal with. Is that literally him right there? I think it is. Oh, there it is. Hi there. Yeah, it is. Okay. The easiest to find.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come. Let us feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over.
Boom. Another 5,000 XP.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to base. I need to heal up.
What became of Kupka? Why haven't we heard anything?
Also, we haven't even looked at the blacksmith. Do we have
What do you
anything
need?
to know?
What do you want? That it?
Okay.
Fine.
And
Is it business or pleasure? Go on then.
what's this? Oh, this is taking damage.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Do we-
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Or don't.
Now, we head over to our side quests. We need to do them eventually. So let's do it now. So, let's do the close one first.
The finest fabric!
The most
Actually, no. Let's do this one. We should have a... We don't. How do we not have a mark for that?
fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth.
Chocobo.
Run like the wind.
It is connected, right? It's not connected. What is connected?
Come on. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... Oh, you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
Time
If
to make
it's
some
cheap metal
Damascus
you're
shit.
using,
Let's go.
then there's always limestone, I suppose.
Limestone? What?
Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality,
Or
but
blacksmith,
I've
come
been
on.
around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
I have so much limestone,
Do you
it's gonna
crush
make
up
me go.
or just...
Do I have a... to go all the way.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Well,
Plates and pots!
There he is.
And basins!
I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Ooh. Ignition cooldown. Very nice.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone. I saw the crater on my way back from the Free Cities, and it was empty.
That can't be true.
But it is. I saw it with my own eyes. And I'm not the only one.
Oops.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
Just look at the detail.
where did all the men have got there?
The juiciest meat from green.
It would make a
My carpets have pride of place.
Master Lubor says Drake's fang has fallen. Does that mean the furnace is going to stop working?
Maybe. So shut your trap and get that order forged while you still can.
Or you can just make fire the normal way, guys.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
What is that?
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
No, it's not. Don't lie to me,
I only
Clive.
hope Master
Don't lie to him.
Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
No.
I couldn't have done it without
knows
you.
what they're doing.
So much for the
You
Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Better be better than that one. Oh, I think we can get it. I think we can go get it.
Master Lubor says Drake's fangs fall her. Does that mean that...
Let's do... oh goodness. There's quite a few areas to go. We also need to remember where we're going over here.
This is going to stop
back. Let's go back and actually find out where those others are. So we did both A's, which is good. Now there's just a bunch of B's.
What became of Cook? Why haven't we heard anything?
So let's go off maybe.
We've seen troops amassing at every border. No surprises there.
How may I help you today, Clive?
No. 800 points.
All done?
I need 10 more to go. Renata. Yeah. They are in the Belcroy Desert. It doesn't say which one. We can assume the northern. Do we care about these? Actually, it says at the bottom. Of course it does. Base desert, empty hovel, catchery. Look at these. Hovel, catchery. Keep on the bar. See if that is what we're looking for. Before we start to string from the path.
Dumb vultures. Preying on the trade caravans. You've picked the wrong target.
Can't see it this way.
Good girl.
Faster! Hill. There we go.
Time to fight.
Good job. Is that? Oh, it's a turtle.
Be safe.
Yes, it is. That's the Tor Callum.
Well, Clive. Looks like we need a sword.
And level up. 420 points. Yeah.
It should have stayed in its shell.
Okay, Clive, sure.
What became of Kupka?
We're seeing troops amassing at every port.
Yeah.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Ooh. They claim they wish to change the world. You actually take it upon themselves to do so. You are inspiration.
You earned this.
Thank you.
All done?
Then to do anything with? Ooh. Item Fury. Or definitely can't upgrade this shit. Could get Aerial Blast instead though. Instead of Wicked Will. Mastery only gives me gauge, does not increase the chance. So yeah, let's get this. And place. We have to go for it. Now we have 2 ultimate abilities to use. That's pretty nice. Okay. Let's update our logs.
And how may I assist you today?
What is it that you wish to learn?
Study it well, Clive.
So currently our situation is Damakia has moved on. Which one is this again? Drake's Tail. However, Waloed has actually not got forces there, if I remember correctly. At least not yet. It's primarily just the Imperial army of Zambrek. Then Drake's Eye. What happened to Drake's Eye? Now lost the Blight. Huh. That's interesting. It just disappeared. Like it ran out of magic.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Oh. How about?
Clive, you're back.
I'm back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Oh, Jill.
Otto. Any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Oh, okay. Well, update me even further then, Vivian.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up 1 or 2.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of
I'm a
visiting
slime,
our
no
resident
less.
physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
Oh.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
I have yet to know much about you, Vivian. But sure, my time. Properties, Aaron, and I assume Black.
Ugh, I've never
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. Big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a
Did
lot.
Joshua find anything out about him? Or Sid, for that matter, actually. Well, Sid probably could because of him being a Lord Commander of Waloed. That part makes sense. How did Joshua find out anything? Unless he spoke with someone.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
You.
Well, don't just stand there, go.
What? A new sword. Actually, different stats for once. More damage or less. Dagger. Still good though.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Already on this.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Blackthorn. Do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words.
Oh.
This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name. Right.
Ooh, that is
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
very nice.
What do you need? What do you want?
Sharpening. 3 fours. Wait. Ooh, this does use it though. Diamond. Hold up, what? What do I mean diamond? What can I make these though? Diamond armlets. White worm bone. Yeah, I don't have that yet. Dragon slab, for instance.
He's last you a good while.
Let's hope so.
You can thank me later.
And 2.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
And then we have a new sword to work on. The diamond sword. Which takes what to make. Awesome. White worm bone.
That it? Fine.
Side quests? No.
I'm telling you, it's true.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Can use with a lantern down there, rather than just candles.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
Ooh, that's a lot of work for
I
one
can't
man.
make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Also, that is a fancy ass ship. And just so conveniently timed when I'm likely to go investigate Kingdom of Wood. Yeah, I think it's
Editors started reading books that don't have anything in it.
I was half expecting they were going to turn this into a ship. Stuck in the lake, so they're not going anywhere.
I went up to give some greens to the
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
So, mithril plating. Like armor, but bigger.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy, though. And I'll need help. Get Gavinotto in here, will ya?
All right.
Why then?
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Do I get a choice?
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Surprised this is the main quest, for sure.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Oh. Oh, I actually do get you.
Oh, it's not like it's the most important decision you've ever had to make.
Up to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's good in a fight, but you don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Alright, Gav, you're coming with me.
Gav, you're with me.
All right, then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
What a good set of lads. Well, there's more side quests. I'll handle those next time.